Are you sick of waking up in pain? Every night I would be relaxed, deep asleep, recovering. My body would be internally destroying cancer cells, making me better recovered, better prepared for the day ahead, and healing all the damage that goes on a day-to-day basis. But then all of a sudden, instantly, the alarm clock would go off. I was hit with a headache. I was in pain, distorted sense of what's going on. My stomach would hurt. I'd have a hard time pooping. I just wished there was a way I could wake up gently, gradually, just like on those Sundays where I didn't have work, and I could just gradually get warmed up and feel like I'm prepared for the day ahead. I'm feeling like, let's start the day, not being jolted awake, feeling like crap, and just setting up the day to fail. I wish there was a way that I could get that feeling every single morning. I talked in a previous video about the importance of light, how having a sunrise alarm clock or hue bulbs, basically some type of way to make it so your environment gradually gets brighter and brighter in the morning to help wake your body up naturally instead of jolting it awake like an alarm clock. Because you could be in the middle of a sleep cycle, your body's recovering itself, it's at rest, and boom, you will wake up feeling like you got hit by a truck. We don't want that to happen. We want your body to realize that it's time to wake up. It ends its sleep cycle on its own. You wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. You've had those days before where you feel on top of the world first thing. One way I found to make that happen is to also use heat. So gradually as the day goes on, it gets colder during nighttime and warms up during the day. The same way the sun's out and it gets brighter, it'll also get warmer. What I've done is I've bought a portable heater, a small little, not an electric one, but this one is a radiator, which I recommend better. It takes longer for the area to get heated up, but it spreads that heat out. And I put that radiator near my bed, not close enough to light anything on fire, of course. And what I've also bought is a switch bot. This is basically like an electronic switch that just does that. It's a smaller rectangular box, and this little thing comes out and pushes something. It's essentially designed to be able to push a button. So if you have a button in your house, a switch that needs to be flipped on, you can set that switch bot above it and it'll do the pressing for you. I've connected that switch bot to my Alexa. And what I've done now is every morning, about 3.5 hours before I wake up, that switch bot taps the portable heater, and it very slowly, gradually, over the next 3.5 hours, makes my room warmer, warmer, and warmer, to where when I wake up, I'm gradually waking up by the heat of the room, also the light in the room, instead of being bolted awake by an alarm clock. By the time my alarm clock goes off, I'm already kind of awake and getting used to everything around me and getting started with the day ahead. This is a bit of a seriously technical hack, but it's not as bad once you play around with it. A switch bot, the little thing to press the portable heater itself, and on top of that, you need a, what's the word I'm looking for? Not an adapter, but you need a little hub for the SwitchBot that plugs into your Wi-Fi router, and then an Alexa or the SwitchBot app to set the automation. My room gets nice and warm, I'm awake, I start my day. Half an hour after I wake up, the SwitchBot instantly turns the heater back off. I leave that extra half an hour because I'll come back to my room to change clothes. And this might seem overrated, you don't want to do this, but if you have a cold January morning like this, or if you're on self-improvement and you tend to wake up earlier in the day to get ahead, or to maybe drop some deep work sessions, I get up at 3:45 a.m. every morning, adding some heat to your room will do tremendous wonders in waking you up naturally and gradually. So I highly recommend you give it a shot. And if you do, if you don't like it, you can just return the stuff. But if you take a little bit of time, maybe 2 hours out of your day to set this up, know how it works, it'll transform your mornings for a lifetime. I hope you enjoyed this video, bro. Peace out. Talk to you later.